Have you ever thought that the spare change sitting in your wallet could hold a secret worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but up to $100,000 or more? It sounds unbelievable, but history proves it over and over again. Ordinary people find extraordinary treasures hiding in plain sight, and in 2025, the stakes have never been higher. Today, we're not just looking at coins. We're looking at life-changing opportunities, coins that could rewrite your financial story in an instant. Welcome to Word Pocket Coins, the place where legends aren't just stories, they are waiting for you to discover them. If you're ready to become the next great treasure hunter, buckle up, because here are the top 10 coins to watch for in 2025, and why they could be worth $100,000 or more if you find the right one. 1. The 2025 American Innovation Dollar errors. Every time the US Mint releases a new coin, there's a brief window, a narrow chance, when mistakes slip through, and for collectors, those mistakes are pure gold. The 2025 American Innovation Dollars are expected to create a frenzy, and the reason is simple. Early reports suggest serious errors could exist: missing edge lettering, heavy double strikes, rotation misalignments. These are the holy grail of errors that in pristine, untouched condition. These innovation dollar errors could command $100,000 or more at auction. Imagine finding a coin no one else noticed, a forgotten error destined to rewrite the record books. That's the magic of being first. 2. 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial. Since in 2009, to celebrate the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, four special designs were released, each telling part of his story, but not all coins were created equal. Rare double die varieties, and unique satin finish strikes, usually only available in mint sets, have been uncovered. As time passes, these coins are getting harder and harder to find in pristine shape. Right now, top examples are pulling in offers that can easily touch $100,000. Don't dismiss those 2009 pennies in your drawer. What looks ordinary could secretly be a national treasure waiting to be found. 3. 1982 No mint mark Roosevelt dime. One of the most famous modern errors, yet one of the hardest to spot. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally released dimes missing their P mint mark, the first time a P had been left off since it was introduced in 1980. Most examples were snapped up or circulated into oblivion, but if you find one, crisp, sharp, uncirculated, collectors are willing to pay up to $100,000 today. A dime, just 10 cents, proof that sometimes, the smallest things can lead to the biggest rewards. 4. 1972 double die Lincoln cent. Bold, dramatic, impossible to miss once you know what to look for. The 1972 double die Obverse Lincoln cent isn't just a rare find, it's a symbol of everything that coin hunting dreams are made of: strong, clear doubling on liberty, in God we trust, and the date makes this error unforgettable. But flawless examples are vanishingly rare. Secure a gem-quality 1972 double die, and you could easily sell it for $100,000 or more to desperate collectors chasing the dream. 5. 1999 wide AM Lincoln cent. From a glance, it looks like any other penny, but sharp eyes know better. On the 1999 wide AM Lincoln cent, the letters A and M in America are spaced noticeably apart. Unlike the normal cents of that year, this was a minting mistake, and finding one is like finding a needle in a haystack. In high mint state, examples are already pulling offers close to $100,000, and the market continues heating up, when one simple detail can separate a common cent from a life-changing discovery. It pays to look twice. 6. 2021 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter errors. Modern coins aren't immune to massive mistakes, they're often even more prone to them. In 2021, dramatic die breaks, full cut errors, off-center strikes, and even double strikes were reported on the Washington crossing the Delaware quarters. Collectors today are paying premium prices for spectacular errors, and the cleanest, rarest specimens could fetch $100,000 or more. It's proof that treasure hunting isn't just about the past, it's alive and thriving right now. 7. 1969 double die Obverse penny. An all-time legend. Bold, striking doubling across key features like liberty and in God we trust makes this one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. Most examples have been scooped up into private collections, but if a new, fresh example were found today, especially in near-perfect condition, experts agree it could easily sell for over $100,000.1 cent. That could erase all your financial worries. 8. 2004, D. Wisconsin Extra Leaf Quarters. When Wisconsin State Quarter was released, no one suspected a hidden surprise, but sharp-eyed collectors noticed something odd. Some coins had an extra leaf on the corn husk, one pointing high, one pointing low. Today, the high leaf and low leaf varieties are holy grails for quarter collectors. Perfect mint state examples are drawing offers close to $100,000, and they show no signs of slowing down. 2023, P. Peace and Morgan dollars errors. The return of the Peace and Morgan designs in 2021 to 2023 created a tidal wave of excitement. With that excitement came inevitable mint errors, off-center strikes, doubled dies, dramatic die cracks that if you come across a flawless error coin, especially one not yet recorded, the right buyer could easily offer $100,000 or even more. Its history, reborn, and it could be your ticket to fortune. Them has a story worth hearing. Let's dig into the treasures hiding in plain sight. Let's begin with the crown jewel, the 1932 D. Washington Quarter. In 1932, the U.S. Mint launched the Washington Quarter to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It replaced the Standing Liberty design and quickly became a collector favorite, but here's the twist: only two mints produced quarters that year, Philadelphia and Denver, and the Denver Mint released just 436,800 quarters. That's it. For context, modern quarters are minted in the hundreds of millions. So when you find a 1932 D with full details and minimal wear, collectors will throw serious money at it. 1 in MS66 condition sold for a jaw-dropping $143,750. Even lower grades can fetch several $1,000s. Collector tip: check the reverse for the tiny D mint mark below the eagle. No mint mark means it came from Philadelphia. Now, fast forward 50 years to the 1982 P. Washington Quarter. At first glance, it doesn't look rare. It was mass-produced. But here's the catch: 1982 was a year of cost-cutting at the U.S. Mint. There were no uncirculated mint sets released. That means collectors didn't get pristine versions to preserve, and almost all 1982 quarters went into circulation. The P mint mark means it was struck in Philadelphia. Combine the lack of mint sets with the fact that these coins were handled, spent, and beaten up in daily use, and finding a sharp, lustrous example in high grade becomes nearly impossible. That's why a well-preserved 1982 P quarter sold for $10,200 at auction. Collector tip: look for strong details in Washington's hair and eagle feathers. Weak strikes are common, so a sharp one stands out. Let's go back a little further, to the mysterious 1965 Type II clad quarter. 1965 was a transition year for U.S. coinage. Silver was removed from dimes and quarters to save costs, and the mint began producing coins using a copper-nickel clad composition, but some 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964. These are known as transitional errors, and they're extremely rare. These silver-clad hybrids weigh slightly more, about 6.25 grams compared to the regular 5.67 grams of clad coins. And if yours passes the weight test and has no copper edge, you could be holding one of the most valuable mint errors of the decade. Auction price: as high as $12,650. Collector tip: use a digital scale. If it's over 6 grams and sounds like a silver coin when tapped, it's time for a professional appraisal. On to a beauty from the World War II era, the 1942 proof Washington Quarter. This coin was never meant for circulation. It was struck in Philadelphia as part of a limited proof set, designed to show off the mint's finest work. Only 21,120 proof quarters were made in 1942. That's already a low number. Add in over 80 years of wear, damage, and loss, and you've got a scarcity that drives collectors wild. A pristine 1942 proof quarter with a mirror-like finish sold for $16,800. But even lower-grade proofs are desirable if they still have their shine and details intact. Collector tip: look for the squared-off rims and deep reflectivity. If it looks like a mirror, it just might be proof. Next up, one that doesn't look special but packs a punch, the 1962 D Silver Washington Quarter. This quarter is 90% silver, standard for U.S. coins before 1965. But what makes it stand out is its mint state condition and incredibly strong strike. It was minted in Denver, with the D mark on the reverse. While millions were made, almost none have survived in near-perfect condition due to the silver melt periods in the 1980 S.1 specimen in MS67 Plus sold for $18,400, proof that common coins can become uncommon riches when they're well preserved. Collector tip: any silver quarter in perfect condition is worth examining. Check for luster, full rims, and strike sharpness, and finally, a fan favorite, the 1976 silver Bicentennial quarter. You've seen the drummer boy reverse. It's iconic. But the silver version is the key. Struck in San Francisco for collector sets, these quarters are 40% silver, not 90%, but still valuable. What makes them skyrocket in price is condition. Deep cameo proofs and high-grade mint state examples are heavily desired. 0.1 proof quarter from this series, in flawless condition, sold for $19,200. That's a major return on a coin most people overlook. Collector tip: look for mint marks and weigh the coin. It should come in around 5.75 grams if it's silver. So what's the takeaway? Not all quarters are created equal. From silver errors to low mintage releases, these 6 coins prove that small change can mean big money. So here's your challenge: check your drawers. Search your change. Weigh your quarters. And don't assume that ordinary means worthless, because somewhere, in an old roll of coins, a $19,000 surprise might just be waiting for you. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting tips, and drop a comment if you've got a rare quarter story to share. Until next time, happy hunting.
In this video, we're diving into the 2023 American women quarters that you need to look out for, starting with a truly historic figure. Hey everyone, welcome back to Word Pocket Coins. If you're passionate about coins, currency, and hidden treasures in your pocket change, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and keeps the content coming your way. Now let's talk about the first release in the 2023 American Women Quarter Series, Bessie Coleman. Bessie Coleman made history as the first African American and Native American woman to earn a pilot's license in the United States. She inspired countless others by performing aerial shows out of Chicago's Grant Park, encouraging kids, women, and minorities to pursue their dreams. Tragically, she passed away in 1926, just 2 years after earning her license. The U.S. Mint began shipping circulation strike Bessie Coleman quarters from the Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, mints on January 3, 2023. These were distributed nationwide through the Federal Reserve. Meanwhile, the San Francisco S. Mint produced a limited number of circulation quality coins for collectors only. On February 14th, the Mint officially released Bessie Coleman quarters in bags and rolls. 2 roll sets, Philadelphia and Denver, $36, limited to 9,140 sets. 3 roll sets, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, $54.100 coin bags from either the Philadelphia or Denver Mint, $40 each, with a max of 7,860 bags per mint. All of these were available for subscription, meaning collectors could pre-order and avoid the release day scramble. But the Bessie Coleman quarter was only the beginning. 4 more quarters were released throughout 2023, each honoring groundbreaking women in American history. March 27th, Edith Kanekali, indigenous Hawaiian composer, chanter, dancer, teacher, and cultural icon. June 5th, Eleanor Roosevelt, former First Lady, humanitarian, and human rights champion. August 14th, Jovita Idur, Mexican-American journalist, suffragist, and civil rights activist. October 23rd, Maria Tall Chief, America's first Native American prima ballerina. Every one of these 2023 quarters was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and you'll spot their mint marks, P, D, and S, on the coins at SO. Check your pocket change, visit your local bank, and keep an eye out for these 2023 quarters. If you find one in exceptional condition, consider getting it graded. Early strike, high-grade coins often fetch impressive prices. Let us know in the comments if you're planning to subscribe to future quarter releases or if you've already found a gem in your change. And before you go, be sure to watch our video about a brand new error found on a recent quarter, linked at the end of this one. Thanks for watching Word Pocket Coins. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more treasure hunting coin content. We'll see you in the next video.